Hey, this is Kelvin. This is part three of my res metal album collection. So I got a bunch of vinyl records to show. Got quite a few, so I'm gonna kind of go through them pretty quick. All right, I'm gonna start off with Alien Weaponry. This is the 2018 Alien Weaponry album 2 and came out on Napalm Records. So I consider Alien Weaponry indigenous because they're New Zealand band, and they sing in the Maori language. The members are um, like descendants of the Maori people, which is the indigenous people of New Zealand. I would say Alien Weaponry are like groove metal, like sort of like a Roots era Sepultura, and mixed with like some Gojira. Yeah, this album was their first album. I think this is kind of what put them on the map. Oh, this is a cool picture. So I remember hearing them on Liquid Metal. They got pushed hard by Liquid Metal, and it's a black vinyl. Yeah, they got pushed really hard by Serious Liquid Metal. The song, let's see which one, Kai Tangata, I think that's the one. They got a lot of push by Liquid Metal, which for good reason. They're a sick band, and yeah, they're a really cool band. They always play around the Navajo reservation where I'm at. I saw them when they toured with Ministry in 2018. And then they came back around most recently in 2021 and played at the Navajo Nation Metal Fest at Gallup, New Mexico, which is where I got this album. This is their 2021 album. Let's see, how do you pronounce this? Their 2021 album, Tangora. Yeah, this one's cool. It's autographed by the band and the current lineup. Yeah, it's more of what they play, the like thrash, like groove metal. And then this one comes on like a cool like peach colored vinyl. So yeah, awesome. Love me some Alien Weaponry. All right, next, I already talked about the CD. This is a Black Braid 1 album. This is cool. I was able to get the record autographed. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, pretty much pretty similar to the CD. I believe it's on red marble. It's pretty awesome, cool looking vinyl. Yeah, so Black Braid, if you don't know about Black Braid, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, be sure to check them out on the Decibel tour coming up next month. Definitely gonna make my way to the Albuquerque show. All right, next, let's see here. Eifernach, and the album is entitled Capitulation of All Life. So I found out about Eifernach through the split with Pan American Native Front. I believe this is, I want to say there's the second Eifernach album, came out in 2021 on Tour de Garde Records. So Eifernach, it's a Canadian band from Quebec, Canada. And Eifernach is described as a Gespaguagi black metal. Gespaguagi is, I think, part of the Mi'kmaq Nation up in Canada. But yeah, this is a pretty cool, pretty raw sounding black metal. I believe it's on like a Coke bottle. Yeah, like Coke bottle clear vinyl. I dig it. It's pretty cool pictures of the band. So I believe it's 3 people that's a part of the band Eifernach. For a while, I thought it was a one-man project, but it's actually like a band. So yeah, so that's cool. All right. Next, I got this just strictly by the album art. It's Ixtlawak. It's I believe they're out of California, and I believe they're Mexican black metal. They play kind of like raw black metal inspired by ancient Mesoamerican like stories and culture. Yeah, this is a collection of demos. It came out in 2021 on Nuclear War Now Records. Yeah, it sounds fucking badass. Again, this is just the demos of their previous work, and they do have like studio albums, which I need to get because this is really sick. This is like yeah, just like raw black metal with like indigenous like Central American like culture and instruments. And then dude, like just check out the picture of the two guys, and you can see all their lyrics are I believe they're in Spanish, or no, wait, hold on. I have to look into it, but yeah, their lyrics I believe are pretty hard to understand. So anyway, yeah, badass looking record. And I believe that I got it's just on black vinyl, so I don't need to show that off. Next is Lyonoka, Tides of Triumph. This is a one-man black metal project, I believe, out of California. And Lyonoka, it's a black metal project inspired by the history of and the culture of Pascua Yaqui tribe. Yeah, I'd say this is more like atmospheric black metal, more in line with bands like Agalloch and Wolves in the Throne Room. Yeah, it's really cool. I really dig it. One thing that really stands out is the way the guy behind the band Lyonoka plays the flute with like all the like black metal guitar riffs. It sounds really cool. Yeah, one thing about this, I like pre-ordered it. It took like over a year just to like receive it through the mail. Like I think I pre-ordered it like early 2021, and then I got it like a year ago around this time. And it's just like black vinyl, so I don't need to show it off. And then this is Mall. This is their Gallery of Torment record. And this is just like a collection of like, demo tracks and tracks from their EP. Some of the EPs that came out a couple over the past few years. But yeah, like I talked about Mall in the first video. Mall's based out of Fargo, North Dakota. And they have members of the band from the White Earth Ojibwe tribe out in Minnesota. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's just like instead of like carrying like all because a lot of their demos and EPs are on cassette, and so this is just like a compilation of them on a record. And then it came on like glow in the dark vinyl. It's pretty cool. And then this is Mall's first full-length album, Seraphic Punishment, came out last year. Yeah, again, if you don't know Mall, they're death metal with like some hardcore influences. And yeah, this is just an awesome album, one of my favorites from last year. Definitely has some of the best artwork. And then for the vinyl, I got like the splatter, I believe. There's like like purple with like blue splatter. And yeah, so Mall's going to be in Albuquerque this month in April. I definitely want to check it out. I'm trying to work things out so I can like go to that show. But if you're anywhere near like the Mall tour, definitely check it out, because I think this is going to be like their first time like coming out to like New Mexico, Arizona. So these next four are from Pan American Native Front. Pan American Native Front, I believe it's a one-man project out of Chicago, Illinois. And a lot of the material Pan American Native Front writes about, the guy behind it, he goes by the name Creator of War. So a lot of his material is like based on like, Native American US military conflicts. This one's Tecumseh's War. And this one, I believe it came out in 2016. And then Nuclear War Now repressed it, and has this cool like brown, like marble vinyl color. Yeah, as far as the the sound of Pan American Native Front. It's like raw black metal. I know there's like some really cool like melodic riffs, but yeah, it's just like raw black metal. And then this is the split with Eifernach. And it's just on black vinyl. And then here's Pan American Native Front, Little Turtles War. This came out in 2021. I got it on like a blue marble. Pretty cool. I really like this album. And then the most recent split he put out with Commodus. This one, I forgot, it has a name to it. Hold on, let's see. I think it's just called like Eifernach. I'm sorry, Pan American Native Front, Commodus split. This one's cool. I love the artwork, and it's just black vinyl. And then I talked about this one in my last video. This is Testament, Formation of Damnation. And again, Chuck Billy, the frontman, he's from the Pomo tribe out in California. And yeah, Testament, they're just, legends. And this is the only vinyl of Testament I own. And I actually found it on the Walmart website. Like, if you're a record collector and you're not you're not like stuck up or snobbish about where the vinyl comes from, you should definitely like check out Walmart's website, or even in the store. They got some cool stuff, and it's usually pretty cheap. I got this for $15 on their website. Like it was like a Black Friday deal, and I believe it's white with blue and green splatter. I'll show you. Pretty cool. All right, I don't know how to pronounce this next band. I'll put it in the description of the video. It's a Tezcatlipoca, Mexican black metal. This was released in 2018 by Iron Bonehead Productions. And yeah, it's just like super raw, like aggressive Mexican black metal, inspired by like Mesoamerican, like history and mythology. And yeah, they do use a lot of like Mexican musical instruments, and they sing and they use the Nahuatl language. So you can see like some of the tracks I can't even try to pronounce. But yeah, man, these guys look fucking like sick. And this is just on black vinyl. And this is one of my favorite albums of 2022. It's on Zompantli. Yeah, it came out last year on $20 spin. And I dig this vinyl color too. It's really cool. It's got like a clear with black and white splatter and a red center. Yeah, so it's Zompantli. It's just indigenous death doom, and focuses on like ancient like Mesoamerican history and storytelling, folklore. Really cool, really awesome. One of the best albums from last year. And then I think, yeah, that's it for most of like the more like indigenous like focused albums made by like indigenous artists. These are a couple of like I guess you can say honorable mentions. They're albums by like indigenous artists, but it's well executed, and it's just like very well informed on indigenous culture. Sepultura Roots. I always trip out that this is just a painting, it's not a photo. But Sepultura Roots, the final album with Max Cavalera. And this album, Max Cavalera was inspired by a movie called At Play in the Fields of the Lord. And he wanted to make an album and music with an indigenous tribe of Brazil. So him and his team, they approached the Zavante tribe of Brazil, and they, did some photos with the tribe. You can see them, the band right here, and back here. So they like took pictures, recorded videos, and recorded music with the Zavante tribe of Brazil. And then this one's Nachachuan Canal Black. Nachachuan are black metal. Um, so the main man, Aaron Carey, he's the main songwriter. He's not a like an indigenous like enrolled member, but he does have ancestry with like the Algonquin people. And yeah, I talked with him, and he said that he's like inspired by, or no, he grew up around like stories like Algonquin stories and culture from like friends and family members. And so like he writes music kind of like inspired by like the culture and the history of the native people where he lives out in West Virginia. And then these last two are from the same artist, Vital Spirit. Yeah, this was the 2020 EP that came out, In Faith That Looks Through Death. Yeah, it's really cool. I dig the sand painting album cover. Yeah, there's two guys. It's a two man project, and yeah, just the way they're like well informed of like Native people, and they use the art from Native people like to help represent their music is like really cool and well informed. And then this is their album that came out last year. Um, the Still as the Night, Cold as the Wind, one of my favorite black metal albums of last year. And again, the use of like Native American like art and history on this album is well done, well executed. And this and the EP are both on black vinyl. Yeah, that's what I got. And yeah, thanks for checking out this video. I'm probably gonna do just a collection of like tapes from indigenous like artists, bands. So be sure to check that out. But anyway, yeah, thank you.